Dưới đây là đoạn văn bạn yêu cầu viết lại y nguyên mà không thêm bớt hay sang tạo. Number 1. The invisible observer. Have you ever walked into a room and immediately felt like someone was watching you, even when you knew you were alone? It's that eerie, skin-crawling sensation that makes you turn around. This isn't a supernatural phenomenon or a sign that your house is haunted. It's a psychological trick called scopophobia, or the fear of being stared at. Your brain is a hypervigilant, paranoid security guard, and it's constantly on the lookout for threats. When you're in a quiet or empty space, it starts to fill in the blanks. It's better for your brain to mistakenly think you're being watched than to miss a real danger. This is a primal survival instinct that dates back to a time when being watched meant you were about to become dinner for a saber-toothed tiger. Your brain is so good at this trick that it can even create a phantom sensation of being watched in the middle of a crowded room. Basically, your brain is a professional worrier, and its favorite hobby is making up imaginary threats to keep you on your toes. Number 2, the phantom vibration syndrome. You're sitting at your desk, working away, when you feel a familiar buzz in your pocket. You reach for your phone, but when you pull it out, the screen is dark. No calls, no texts, no notifications. You just experienced the phantom vibration syndrome, and you're not alone. It's a completely normal and surprisingly common neurological glitch. Your brain, having become accustomed to the constant stimulation of your phone, has started to misinterpret random nerve signals as a vibration. It's like a muscle twitch, but for your nervous system. This happens because your brain is a predictive machine. It's constantly trying to anticipate what's going to happen next. It's so used to the pattern of phone in pocket, phone vibrates, that it starts to create its own vibrations. The more you rely on your phone, the more your brain starts to act like an overeager puppy waiting for its owner to come home. It's your brain's way of throwing a little party in your pocket, and you're the only one invited. Number 3, the Baader-Meinhof phenomenon. You're driving to work one day and you hear a new word on the radio, say, flummoxed. You think, I've never heard that before. Then all of a sudden, you see it everywhere. In an article you're reading, in a conversation your coworkers are having, on a billboard on the side of the road. You're not in the matrix, and it's not a coincidence. This is the Baader-Meinhof phenomenon, and it's a form of frequency illusion. Your brain, having recently learned a new piece of information, starts to seek it out everywhere. It's not that the word is suddenly more common. It's that your brain is now specifically primed to notice it. Your brain is a data crunching machine, and once you give it a new data point, it goes into overdrive, trying to find patterns and connections. It's your brain's way of saying, I see you, new information, and I'm going to make sure I find you everywhere. Number 4, the Zeigarnik effect. Imagine you're watching a TV show, and just as the hero is about to disarm the bomb, the screen cuts to black with a dramatic "to be continued" sign. For the next week, you can't stop thinking about it. You're not just impatient. Your brain is actively holding that incomplete thought in its working memory. This is the Zeigarnik effect, and it's your brain's weird obsession with unfinished business. Your mind hates incomplete loops. It prefers to have things tied up neatly. When something is left open-ended, whether it's an unfinished project, a song stuck in your head, or a cliffhanger in a TV show, your brain flags it as a priority. It's a built-in notification system that screams, "Hey, this is not done. I repeat, this is not done." This is why cliffhangers are so effective, and why you get so frustrated when you can't remember the name of that one actor from that one movie. Your brain isn't just a computer. It's a terrible file manager, and it refuses to archive anything until the project is officially finished. Dưới đây là đoạn văn bạn yêu cầu viết lại y nguyên mà không thêm bớt hay sang tạo. Number 5, the false consensus effect. Go ahead, think about your favorite food. Now, how many people do you think would agree with you? If you're like most people, you probably guessed a lot. We all have this strange tendency to believe that our own opinions, habits, and beliefs are more widespread than they actually are. This is called the false consensus effect, and it's a silent, subconscious bias. Your brain is a bit of a narcissist. It assumes that because you're smart and rational, everyone else who is also smart and rational must think the same way you do. It's a shortcut that allows your brain to avoid the difficult work of considering 1,000 different perspectives. So, while you're busy thinking your opinion on pineapple on pizza is a popular one, you're actually just living in a little echo chamber of yourself. It's your brain's way of keeping you comfortable by convincing you that everyone else is just like you. Number 6, the pratfall effect. You see a famous celebrity on TV. They're perfect, they're beautiful, they're smart. It's almost inhuman. But then they trip and spill coffee all over themselves. What happens? You laugh, sure, but you also feel a strange connection to them. That's the pratfall effect. And it's a bizarre psychological trick that makes us more attractive when we make a minor, harmless mistake. It works because it makes you seem more human, more relatable, and less threatening. When you're perfect, you're untouchable. When you make a little flub, you're one of us. It's a powerful tool that makes you more likable without even trying. This is why comedians often use self-deprecating humor. It's a conscious use of a powerful, unconscious bias. Basically, your brain loves to see a little chaos because it reminds you that you're not alone in your awkward, messy humanity. Number 7, the recency bias. Imagine you have a list of 10 things to get from the grocery store. When you get there, you're pretty sure you can remember the first 2 items and the last 2 items, but the ones in the middle are a little fuzzy. That's the recency bias, a cognitive quirk that makes you remember the most recent information better than the information you received earlier. Your brain's working memory is a bit of a messy desk. It puts the newest, most relevant files right on top, so you can access them quickly. But the old files get pushed down and are harder to retrieve. This is why you remember the last person you met at a party, but not the first. It's also why marketers always put their most important message at the end of a commercial. They know your brain is a terrible list keeper, and they're banking on the fact that you'll remember the last thing they said, even if you forget the rest. Dưới đây là đoạn văn bạn yêu cầu viết lại y nguyên mà không thêm bớt hay sang tạo. Number 8, the placebo effect. A scientist gives you a sugar pill and tells you it's a powerful new painkiller. You take it, and within an hour, your headache is gone. The pill did nothing, but you feel better. You just experienced the placebo effect, and it's one of the most powerful and baffling psychological phenomena on the planet. Your brain's belief in a cure is so strong it can literally trick your body into healing itself. It's not magic. It's your brain releasing powerful chemicals like endorphins and dopamine because it believes you're getting better. The placebo effect is a testament to the fact that your mind has a direct line to your body's pharmacy, and it will give you exactly what it thinks you need, even if it's based on a complete lie. Basically, your brain is its own best fake doctor, and it's more effective than you think. Number 9, the self-fulfilling prophecy. You wake up one morning and you just know it's going to be a bad day. You tell yourself, I'm going to fail this presentation. I just know it. So you go into work feeling nervous, you fumble your words, you get anxious, and you end up bombing the presentation. You tell yourself, see, I knew it would be a bad day. But what you've just experienced is the self-fulfilling prophecy. Your belief in the outcome created the outcome. Your brain, in its relentless quest for consistency, will unconsciously alter your behavior to match your expectations. It's a feedback loop from hell. Your brain isn't just an observer, it's an active participant, and it will do everything in its power to make sure its predictions come true, for better or for worse. So be careful what you tell yourself, because your brain is a fortune teller that creates its own future.